pressurize you before we head deeper in the fall. Just relax.
Okay.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal.
Okay.
Procedure complete. In
Oh, and I'm being frozen. He lied. Good old Vault-Tec up to their tricks again. So somebody's initiated the manual override. Hello?
This is the one.
What are they doing?
Open it.
Okay. What are they doing with the baby?
Let the boy go.
Whoa!
Once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Shit. Backup? Am I the backup?
cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
Oh dear. Why am I the only one that's opened?
Malfunction in cryopod manual release override.
Come on! There has to be a release! Come on, come on, come on!
Open, open,
Oh,
open!
God! I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back. I promise.
Failure in cryogenic.
They close that up. Are they still asleep or are they dead? He looks dead. He's certainly dead. He's got blood coming out of his mouth. That's empty.
Critical cryogenic array. Residents must vacate.
Now, as you know, I've already read all these, and I can tell you for a fact that everyone died from asphyxiation. If we look at Dom, all it says is unknown. So the system didn't detect. And here we got some more people. We've got
God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
exactly why would Vault-Tec do this? Maybe because they're fucking evil. And I'm pretty sure this is the same. Yeah, that's the same. There's no real lore in there.
Malfunction in
Oh,
emergency
that one's broken. Okay,
override.
open this one.
Contact your Vault-Tec maintenance.
Pretty sure I set the FOV up, and I'm pretty sure it's gone back down again. There's a red roach there. Because Bethesda fucking hate us. This is a security terminal. I've not read this one. Confidential, security eyes only, violation VTP 01011. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation, integrity, and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from assigned duties, insubordination, or interference with vault operations and capital offences. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Oh. Operations Protocol Manual. Okay, I've seen this on the Overseer's terminal, so we'll go through it now. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel maintain order and ensure there are no personnel residents attempt to evacuate the Vault. Research staff will be responsible for resident intake and escort to the designated cryogenic pod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees. Vault entryway must remain sealed under any circumstances. So that probably means the security staff killed all the people that weren't meant to be in here. Member of the research team must daily monitor the vital signs of cryogenically preserved residents. Cardiopulmonary and cognitive activity in particular must be recorded hourly. Life-saving intervention is only permitted if the greater than 80% of the resident population has perished while in cryogenic suspension and must not interrupt suspension. So basically, if anything goes wrong, they won't allow to unfreeze you. So that's why nobody's unfrozen. It's probably also why everyone died of asphyxiation. Independent research is encouraged and left to overseer discretion. Security patrols to be carried out on a constant 8-hour rotation. Security priorities include monitoring for signs of intrusion, checking for atmosphere leaks, settling disputes among personnel, enforcement of regulations set forth by the overseer, and enforcement of regulations set forth by Vault Tech. Facility services and maintenance. Due to the nature of Vault 111, personnel will be expected to perform duties outside of their normal qualifications, such as janitorial duties and food preparation. The exact distribution of these roles is left to the overseer's discretion. An all clear message. Following a nuclear event, Vault Tech will monitor hazards such as radiation levels, enemy invasion, subsequent attacks, and other factors. Once conditions are deemed safe, this terminal will receive an all clear notice. Upon receiving the all clear notice, Vault Tech personnel may be evacuated at overseer discretion. Disregard any notice from the organizations or individuals not associated with Vault Tech, including government and military. Residents are not to be disrupted or evacuated. Vault Tech will attend to their needs remotely once Vault 111 has staff have been evacuated. Vault 111 is classified as a short-term assignment. Non-resident personnel are expected to carry out research duties and basic maintenance of the Vault while waiting the all-clear signal to evacuate. In the absence of an all-clear message from Vault Tech, the overseer may elect to evacuate staff after a mandatory shelter period of 180 days of containment. Under no circumstances may Vault 111 staff evacuate during this shelter period unless receiving the all-clear message from Vault Tech. Now, I can't imagine 180 days is enough time. Oh, I haven't seen this long. Is enough time for the radiation to clear up, but okay. God, it finally happened. The world's over. I barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for a better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we are smiling at them all that time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something? Okay, so this guy wasn't too pleased with what we were doing, what Vault Tech were doing. Christmas underground. Got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff and had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was this fancy lad snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. They hiding something from us? Another company secret only for the higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until all clear is supposed to come through, then we can start rebuilding. So, October 23rd is when we went in. That was 2 months later. So another 2 months after Christmas, March 14th. Hang on, was that? That's okay. Hang on. Mouse support, never a good thing. Only a few weeks left in our mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir crazy. Some people even saying the all clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer, that's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on, I just know it. April 23rd, 2078. The main door accessing the vault exit is malfunctioning. Now the only way out is through the overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He is one of the surveillance team watching the door into his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. And the last entry. No clear from Vault Tech is coming. We need to leave. We're all but out of food. Almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons and medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. I wonder if they actually did get out. There's a stim pack there. I will take that. Now, I like this new UI. This is a very nice new UI. This is... I'm going to take some pre-war money just in case. It's sometimes worth quite a bit. And if I remember correctly, it doesn't weigh anything, but I don't know that in this game. There is a security baton. I now have that. Okay, so we got our first weapon. And here come the enemies. Thankfully, rad roaches.
Roaches? What the hell?
Now, this is one of the downsides I see with this, is the fact that because we already know about the Fallout universe, this guy doesn't. This is a recreation terminal. This has a game on it. Let's show you the game. Obviously a memo. Remember these restrictions privilege. If work performance declines, this privilege may be revoked. Top 10. QQQQ. If we load the holotape, we have Red Menace. Red Menace is just Mario. Well, Donkey Kong as it was. Jumpman. Good old Jumpman. So, yep. And there doesn't seem to be a way to take the tape out, which is quite annoying. Let's get our baton out. Because there was a red roach through here. Oh, I think he just got electrocuted. If I were through here... Oh, I nearly got electrocuted. Right, those guys are down. Also, there's a skeleton.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
That is a very good question. Nothing to see here. No, it doesn't look like there is anything to see. Okay. Bullets. Oh, that looks like bullet holes to me. Oh. There's a power attack. There we go, that healed us up. You may notice there's a little red pixel on the screen right now. So when you get rads now, we'll take that and that. When you get rads now, it actually reduces your maximum health, similar to how it does in Fallout Shelter, which is interesting. That is the scientist, I'm gonna guess.
Is this all that's left?
Let's take some of the stim packs, and we'll take the pistol. We'll take the glasses as well. So there's more bullet holes here. So I'm guessing, if that's a scientist, where's the overseer? We'll take the pack of cigarettes. Where is the overseer? That's a good question. I mean, it looks like he's probably fucked off. Cryolator? What's a cryolator? Maybe we'll find out. Let's have a look at the overseer's terminal then. Vault 1-1 oversee instructions, confidential. Vault 1-1 has decided to test long-term effects. Your staff will be on short-term assignment to monitor basic cardiopulmonary and cognitive functions. Long-term monitoring will be handled remotely by Vault-Tech technicians. Under those circumstances, the suspension to be staff is also considered expendable. Insubordination attempts to evacuate are capital violations. Unused cryogenic pods are the preferred method for cadaver disposal. Lovely. The cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in portable on-demand form. The cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're in no short supply of chemicals and components I need to tinker with a prototype. It's a nice way to occupy the time and to wait for the all-clear signal. So that's what the cryolator is. Operations Protocol Manual. We already did that one. Did that have a resident emittance? Yeah, we did that one. Overseer's Log. Preparations. The final staff orientation is complete. All but a few of the residents down in Sanctuary Hills have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault Tech supervisors came up this week to do a technical review of me. This vault is ready to open. I can only imagine what wonders the residents will get to witness. The notion of leaping forward in time, I almost wish I could join them and see the promise of our future realised. October 23rd, that's when we went in. It happened. We were lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Okay, maybe we'll find him later. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there'd be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. I wasn't, but... Strange issue today with Pod C3. Subject appeared to be having heart palpitations, nothing life-threatening but unusual. I realised almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in Vault-Tech's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet, even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period. Supplies were never intended to last much more than that. And despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think we can just leave when the 180 days up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all clear was to receive additional instruction from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. Now, I don't know if that's a bug, because the thing just stops at I just, or if that's I just. Mutiny! A faction led by security personnel have turned on me, demanding they're allowed to leave the vault. Idiots. I will not open the door to be rated at death out there. I'm consolidating ready supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have a start prioritising who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed. So all in all, as usual, the overseer is a lovely bloke. Let's open up the evacuation tunnel, shall we? Please maintain all staff records and research. Report to your local Vault-Tech superiors for debriefing and further instruction. Okay. Oh, there's some ammo on the floor there. Missed that. So that's the cryolator. That's the thing he was working on. So this is a scientist. Those are two rad roaches. That's a resident?
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
I don't know if that's a resident or not. No, the staff were wearing 111 vests, weren't they? There's Vats. Vats has changed a little. There we go. That is that sorted. Okay, let's open up this. Nothing there. That's another scientist.
Everyone's dead.
And that... Okay, so I'm gonna guess that the blue jackets were security. Okay, this guy's got a pit boy. The pit boy that is sat at home for me currently. I'm at uni at the moment, of course. Term time. Just gonna pour myself a drink while this happens. Nearly out of drink now. No holotape found. Okay. Select a tab with mouse 1 or Q and E. No. A and D. No. So I literally have to select the tab. Okay. Nothing on the radio. Nothing on the TV. Nothing on the radio. That means that much to me. How he knows how to do this, I don't have a clue.
Vault door cycling sequence.
And then we get to watch the vault door open.
Stand back.
That is one heavy door. And then the bridge goes out. Yes, this was the scientist that was scanning us as we came in, isn't it? And you must be...
Am I the only one left?
Oh, there's some more ammo. There's some more ammo. I'll take the new jumpsuit, actually. What's down here? Why is there water down here? Why is this flooded? Was there water down here before? Okay, I guess we walk through the gate. Mission piece of Vault-Tec. Looks like Vault-Tec forms. Also, apparently, I'm pressing the button that... makes you walk forwards automatically. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, X does that. Kindly... I think we're done. Kindly do not put your hand...
Enjoy your
Oh,
return
okay.
to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
Okay, so we now left the vault. The vault has been left. That's dog meat. Hello, dog meat. Won't be long until we find you, will it, buddy? Spoilers. No, there we go. We are now outside. And welcome to the world. Fallout 4. Now, I think it's a good place to leave episode 1 here. We've just left the vault. Our son has been kidnapped. Our wife has been shot. The world has been destroyed. So yeah, that's a good time to leave it here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.